This is Ryan with ARAC Roof It Ford doing a roof inspection on a looks like about a 20-year-old 3-tab in Marietta today. So Blair, just kind of give you an overview, just sitting up here on the ridge so I can kind of talk through of everything we're seeing. So one, the roof is old. I mean, if I would have to put it somewhere around 20, just in my opinion. Just the amount of granular loss. You can see all the patches. You're getting down to the matting on a lot of these, especially on the ridges here. And all throughout, so it is pretty slick and pretty worn down in all the original areas. So as far as like maintenance issues, as you can see, like on these vents, you got some of the exposed rusted nail heads. It looks like you've got, you know, the newer boots like you mentioned to us. Got some debris on the skylight over there that can cause water to back up, but this pitch is steep enough where it probably gets out of there pretty easily. No cricket on the chimney there, so that can be a potential leak down the road. Just got some cracking just from the age on some of the ridge cap. So as far as storm related damage that we're seeing is primarily wind damage. There's signs of some hail damage up here, but it's more or less possibly just some blistering because of the age. We've got this HVAC stack here. Doesn't really have a whole lot of impressions on it. There's a couple dings in the top that I can point out. Now on the other side, Blake took a look over there and said he saw a few hits on that one. This is on your main front slope. Just going through it carefully, all I could see is I saw one that was for sure creased by wind. I circled 2 spots for hail over there. Basically just, you know, looking at some of these spots that look more like impressions, like right here, than blistering, because the blistering comes out. The impressions is going to embed and push those granulars back into the shingle. So that's just some of the one of the spots with the wind over here. So I'm going to move across the ridge just to give you a better look at that, because we do have some more wind damage on the other side as well. I can show you. And so right here, that's what we're looking at. So basically, that's, like I said, that's just sidewalk chalk. So the wind coming through, just getting up underneath the shingles, don't want to lift that too high. We're causing it to crease and tear across the top. So that one hasn't actually blown off completely yet, but it will be on its way here shortly. There's a few more that I saw throughout this front slope that did have some lift on it. I wouldn't necessarily say that it was quite creased yet, but it could be here in the near future. So just going to move across here. Let me zoom in just a little bit so you can see the chalk marks there. We've got a fair amount of wind in that area. You can see that one shingle is lifted up. It's got just some nail pop on it. There was some debris and limbs and stuff that were stuck underneath some of those shingles, probably just from wind driven areas. Then we did have a couple on the back slope, and you can see one mark there on the face. So it's just a general idea of kind of what's going on, and I just want to have this video on file, and thank you for your time. Once again, this is Ryan with ARAC Roof It Ford.